Da 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 da. Mm-mm-mm. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good everything in the middle. How we doing, Stellar? Mellow, Fox. How we all doing? Anyone have anything interesting they did this weekend? I wonder what these guys are doing. I was going from the beach. Let's go. Had a volleyball right before mayhem. Oh, how was that? Let me pull my chair up so I can sit up straight. Got into a car crash. Are you okay? Well, seeing that you're typing, I'm guessing you're fine. Hi, kid. How you doing? Hell crash. Okay, survived clearly. Other in parkour. Good, and you? Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. Why do they keep on adding servers? Get rid of these. What's ready? Yeah, a bunch of stuff. Let's go in there. Play MCC. Oh. Let me just tell Minecraft to move up their date to today. Is MCC on today? No, 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 no. It's not even Saturday. Hello? What? What? Come on. Hello? Game. Okay, it's like freaking out. Hold on. Excuse me. We'll let people kind of show up and then we'll go to the predictions. Okay, it's just not working. I'm giving up. Come on. Any day now. Thank you, game. I can't wait for MCC. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun. I can't wait either. Hey, game. Thank you. Okay, we're just gonna go to the parkour. Hi, Amber. How you doing, goat? I know, but the title confused me a bit. Mcc X Minecraft Predictions. Later, some practice. You be doing the bedrock thingy tomorrow? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna be on the bedrock thing tomorrow. Can you step in? Step in what? Oh, oh, oh. Guys, I'm running for the presidency of America. This is my formal announcement. I am now going to be the new runner of the Democratic Party. Yep. Don't even do my legal name. Just put Fire Breath Man. Shane Biden. That's my name now. My name is Shane Biden. Any team practice? I haven't asked them specifically, but we probably will. Fire Breath Man versus Mr. Beast. Yeah, there you go. Shane, I'm going to Post Malone. Awesome. He is a goat. So I am excited for myself and for you. What laws would you make? The good ones. No one has to pay for college. I don't know. Stuff like that. I feel like we use so many taxes and then we don't use it for anything that like actually helps us. I don't know. Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Team practice. Dude, my goat's practicing. Guys, we're winning. I fell. That's really funny that I was just randomly playing an SD Scar. What if all the taxes went to Shane's bank account? I mean, that'd be nice. Dude, that was goated. What would be the richest man on the earth? Exactly. And that's what would be nice about it. Change everything just to be in your life. It'd be everyone's job to actually watch me play Minecraft, like watch my stream. People would be like their job their job would actually just be Fire Breath Man viewer. That would be their job. Let's see. Cancel my flight. Change everything just to be. Oh yeah, you have to like do 2 forward, then go. And I fell. All wars would be hosted on Clash of Clans. That's a good one. And if you lose, you have to give up your whole entire country. I'll get Elliot. See you later. Can I make this, please? Thank you, game. Oops. Bro, I suck. I'm gonna cry profusely. What's another good thing we should do if I was president? Everyone has Thursdays off for friends and family. Okay. Hold on. Stu's just spamming me to pick up. Hello?
Hi.
Hi.
You bored?
No, I was about to do MCC predictions. Why?
Unlucky.
Okay.
There was like gonna be like a 250 per UHC probably. That's just why I wanted to see.
When?
8 minutes. You remember those like old market games? They're doing one of those.
On. Eh.
Arctic, yeah. And
Meh.
it's like it should get a big fill if I'm like guessing right.
Meh. Meh.
We could play together.
Yeah, but I'm also going to the gym.
I think you hate me.
Yeah, maybe don't text me at 2 a.m. in the morning asking to play.
Bro, you weren't up
You pasta chick.
anyways.
That's true.
Like fuck you, bro. You're never up. You hate
Okay.
me.
Have a good stream. Bye. Anyways. Thank you for that posture check, Jack. I appreciate it. Okay, we're gonna run through it just regularly, and then we will start doing the predictions. I was looking at oh, my internet went out for a second. Interesting. Hello, is it back? Are we alive? Okay. Oh my god, there was your teammate, Hawkeye. Oh yeah. I was gonna ask, I thought it was me. Yeah, my internet went out for a second there. Oh wait, I'm doing like a run forward. Whoops. I was looking at the Reddit today, and I saw that like the pink team statistically is the best, and I was like, that's crazy because I thought that team would be really bad. So it's actually kind of crazy that team's actually very good because I thought it was gonna be actually kind of mitty McGritty. Do you guys think the pink team's gonna be gross? Which one was that? Meltdown pop-off potential? That's fair. Who is pink again? It's purpled, Master Yoshi, Tina, and Disguised Toast. Hydrate, I got you. I threw. Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, I know it's not horrible, but I didn't think it was the best by any like terms. You know what I mean? Like, we'll see. We'll see when I start doing the predictions, I guess, technically. Excuse me. Okay. Waiting on PB, people said. I am not home for PB, so I couldn't make it. I would have. I would have played PB, but I just am not home. So I couldn't make it. Sadly. Why am I just throwing? Like, let's just do it, Shane. Where are you going? Somewhere. I don't know if I'm allowed to say. That's so funny. I didn't know I had that as a 7 TV thing. That's so W. That's so funny. W throw, yeah. What up, baby? Low blow, Karen.
What is up, Shane?
John, what is going on, my homie? How you doing, dude? We are about to do some predictions for the goated Mcc X Minecraft. And I'm liking. Beg for you, my dear. These knees have bled, pulled out my hair. I think Shane wins, no bias. Dude, I'm low key. I'm gonna be so honest. Like after yesterday, like just like I'm on my event arc, guys. It's just how I am. It's just how it do be, how it do ski, how it be ski, how it do. I just I don't. I'm never doing poorly in an event ever again. Back to how it used to be. Well, I just didn't care back like a year ago. I was just like kind of just like not throwing, but I just didn't really care as much. And then everyone started calling me trash, and I was like, Yo, podium easy, yeah. Okay. I was just messaging someone about how much I hate them, but we're good now. Who? That's up for interpretation. Okay, let's start the predictions. What's that like? Meme review. Is that what he does or something? Isn't that like how it goes? Okay, and then is it this one? Yes. And then we'll get rid of this stuff because it's just in the way. Bones, my goat. How you doing, dude?
Hello all.
Thank you so much for the 13 months. I think if H-Bomb gets like top 7, Red wins or at least makes dodgeball, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I mean, okay, if we do this really quick, let me get it up. Let me get it up on a different tab real quick. We'll get 2 different things open. We'll get Reefy stats open. So boom, we got that open. And then we will get Mcc X Minecraft Ender Cup open. There we go. All right. So, for anyone that doesn't know the teams, I think they're here. Hopefully they all show up on the screen. They don't, because it's a stupid one. There you go. So these are all the teams as they are. Ha, get it? Sorry. Bad joke. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for the 13 months, though, Bones. I really do appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I'm good. How are you? I am chilling. Pink team's gonna be goaded at Meltdown. Oh, 100%. I'm definitely gonna put them first in Meltdown. Like they're just so much of like good like players. I also think as much as I don't know if Green will do super well in Meltdown, I will put them up high because if people don't remember in 27, I'm pretty sure Saikuno was first individual. If we look real quick. Meltdown details. That's Pride. That's also not fifth. He got fifth. Crazy. Oh, okay. So this is with Tina. Okay, wait. Let me change this. Include non-cannons. Oh my god. Who's on purple? Why did they just skyrocket to first? Okay, where are the people? So, Catherine, Dan. Oh, that's Blastoise. Aphmau, Eloise, Disguised Toast, and Tina don't have numbers. But I think this is all fair to just kind of have them around here, I guess. Maybe a little bit lower. Oh, but it puts John last. What happened to John? 9th? 33rd? In Twitch Rivals. And then he hasn't played since. I see. Okay. But with this as purple in first. Oh, because of Fwip. Because Fwip did really good recently. And yeah, they have them 9th and 10th. Yeah. As purple, then yellow, then aqua, then red, green, lime, purple, or pink, cyan, orange, blue. Which I can see happening. Although cyan top 4, Toast is good at Meltdown. Oh, 100%. Toast in this team, to be fair, they had Timmy when they played in 27 in Box, which are very good players. But, you know what I mean? Like, they're still good. I won't deny that. Alright. So going back to this, right? So we know H-Race is in, so we'll make that green. We know... No Battle Box. No Bingo. No Build Mart. We have Grid Runners. We have Hole in the Wall. We have Meltdown. We don't have Parkour Tag. We have Parkour Warrior. We don't have Rocket Spleef. We don't have Sansa Time. We have Sky Battle. We have SG. And we have To Get to the Other Side. All of Pink slays in Meltdown. If it's late. Oh, I can imagine. Yeah. Wait, we already know the games? Yeah, they're on the website. They're all, like, right here. Up at the top. But you can barely see them. They're, like, right here. Even when I knew I never could, know that I can. Alright. So, what game do you guys want to start with first? Okay, so also, it's new map. New map. New map. New rooms. Survival. New map. New map. New maps. When I'm away from you, I miss your touch. Top to bottom. Yeah, we can just do top to bottom. We can go normal. All right. So we are gonna start with Ace Race. Cause you would never left me empty-handed, and you know. So basing it off of this, boom. Cyan is the best. Oh yeah, they have Callum and Phil, which makes a lot of sense. It does make a lot of sense that these are like kind of the 5 top-ish teams, because blue is way lower than I thought they'd be. Orange is way lower than I thought they'd be too. Same with purple. John has 10. Everything changes. WFBM. Oh, I mean, I'm just very good at Ace Race, so I'm not surprised that I'm higher up. This is very close between me and Pink. Ooh, is it one time Toast play Ace Race in 27? Yes, it is. And he got 28th. Okay. I feel like Pink isn't gonna be that high. It's because Tina and Toast are getting their scores from they're averaged. That's why. All their scores are averaged. All these people's scores, every single one of these ones are averaged. I agree. So I think that everyone can agree. I think Cyan's going to win. I think that's a fair thing to guess. I don't know why Ace Race is already here. I can agree red is second. I think those two are fair. I think after that, it's like all these like colors are kind of like in the middle. I could see you should decrease that 188. Yeah, but the thing is, like, if you go to event performance, they have 150. I could change it to be lower, that these people get like 250. Now they're all basically last. They're 38th to 32nd. You live in a garden, you know that you can. Now they all get. Oh, they still only get 188. What? Oh, I could change it, I guess. So, like, what? Like, 145? That's still too high. What, like, Pearl? Like 100? Give them like 100, I guess. It's because Flip is so low. That's why. Let's look at Flip real quick. Flippin' race. Ace race, ace race, ace race. That's a long time ago. Season 3? Didn't play it in season 3. Season 4? Ooh. I mean, I think Purple isn't going to do that crazy then, because their best Ace Race player is Scott. And Scott's good, but like, I'll move them up from 9th, sure. Give them 88. Yeah, I mean, I guess, but like, I mean, this is fine. They're like all. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Okay, never mind. We'll go down to like. We'll go down to 88, I guess. um. How did my team get to third because of this? Oh, because of like the people that haven't played. I could see. So I'm gonna guess that it's gonna go orange, then my team, purple, aqua. I think is JoJo's team, right? Yeah. Actually, aqua, purple, and then pink, green. I think. I don't think blue gets last. But what's the other team? Lime. What is lime? Yeah. Blue might be sixth or seventh. I could see it going higher. I think I could see it being like. I could see it being like that. Get another chance with me. Don't you think I've been through enough? What do you guys think? Anything should move? Any opinions on where things should go? It looks great. All right. I mean, I'm happy with it. Pink's better than blue. Purple definitely does better than Tubbo or Tommy, no matter what. Then Tommy probably does better than Toast or John. And then, yeah, 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 yeah. Because I think that because Purple is probably gonna do really really well. That extra points is gonna be a lot. I can agree to that. I can agree to that. All right, grid runners. Oh jeez. Wait. What? Uh. Interesting. My teammate is Scott. Me and Jimmy have almost the same exact score in this. That's funny. Scar's 14th and Gucky's 12th. So we're a good. I'll put my team first in grid runners. It seems like everyone on my team can handle themselves. I do think purple and orange and I think aqua is gonna be higher. JoJo is very good at grid runners, as is like all these scores show pretty much. Purple second. Scott is like I would say Scott is like the second best grid runners player just behind me. Because the two best ever grid runners times are with me and Scott. The best time ever in grid runners is me, Scott, Jimmy, and Martin, and the second one is me, Scott, Etho, and Scar. I think so. Hold on, let me look real quick. Grid runners. 32. Oh no, it was with Jimmy. And like that's the one thing about grid runners with me is obviously I'm gonna speak it into existence again, but I've never gotten out of the top 4 or 5 teams. This is first, second, third, I think. 29. Fourth. We got fourth. So, I think that's fair. All top 15, yeah. Orange is like MCC 27 red, which got first, so I think they'll do well. Orange, see, the thing is that is very, very true. I do think they're gonna do well. I think I'm gonna put them third or fourth. We'll put them in third right now, just we have no one else yet. I do think that these four teams is where it's gonna start to like kind of like go around. I like you can see like their score gets up by John. I just don't see this team doing amazing in this game. I think they'll be like around here, fifth, sixth, seventh. Aqua third. I'll put Aqua fifth because I do not think that they're getting whatever this is 10th, 9th, 8th, 7th, 7th. Lime is very good. But I don't think they do better than like Callum and Phil is a scary duo, and same thing with H and Sparkles. Like Red is definitely here, I think, right? But then I have to move these down because I think Cyan's gonna do really well. But we can do actually. Oh, whatever. That stays there, I guess. We'll do Aqua, Cyan, Pink. I have Pink in seventh twice. And then, I mean, yeah, I just think Green's gonna struggle just because they've barely played the event. None of them have ever played this game before, besides Fruit. And that's the same reason with Blue. I think the thing is Tommy and Tubbo are decent at the game too, so like they're definitely gonna not put Lime and nah. Lime, Blue, yeah. Orange not better than red. The only reason I'm putting Orange so high is because they're kind of like my team where they've all had experience and they've all had good experiences in Grid Runners. Where Red is also good, but Catherine Elizabeth hasn't played Grid Runners, so I'm just a little worried that they're not gonna like be able to like pick it up. I mean, these could be interchangeable. Like I wouldn't be mad with this either, sure. But I think it's gonna be close. Lime is better than blue. But it's like lime versus pink. It's like they have about the same experience level with John having played it before and Impulse and Joel has played it before. It's just hard to see like which one will like do better than the other. How much tend to do well in Grid Runners? Okay, I'm honestly more than I love that team, so I'm more than happy to even do something even like this. Because Cyan, as like high as they are, um, like a lot of these players, like Phil, just hasn't played in forever. Where Aqua, I'm switching this. They have two people that haven't played in a long time. Because I really like the Cyan team. I think the Cyan team is the sleeper team that no one's understanding. Hydrate, I got you. Any opinions from anyone? Any changes, movement that we think that needs to happen? I think that's good. Griddle is a predictable. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. It's just hard. Like obviously any game is gonna be hard. Like I mean, like let's look at this real quick. Like Reefy stats. Uh, I was in it, so just what team am I on? Yellow. Go to season 4 kickoff. Uh, what was the game that was in? Sky Battle. Sure. We had so Sky Battle. It was yellow first. Where's Sky Battle? Okay, it was here. Yellow first. We got that right. Blue second. We had them in fifth. Green. That was right. Cyan. We had it in second. That's fair, I guess. Orange. Well, actually, let's look at something else. What's something like predictable? Nothing, I guess. Sands of Time. What did we do for Sands? Cyan first. We had them in seventh. All right, and that will do it. Sometimes, like you just like think that like, oh, it's so obviously not going to be this team, and then they end up like destroying your prediction. You're like, ah, yes. Give me one good reason why I should never make a change. Hole in the wall. Cyan is really good at this. The thing is, I'm gonna put Cyan first. The one thing is, it's like my team um Twitch Rivals for Ace Race. It's like I knew that me and Callum in Ace Race was gonna do well. So I knew that we were gonna do well in Ace Race. It just like didn't, and like if we just did well, and like one of our teammates did like middle of the pack, we were gonna win. You know what I mean? Cyan is so well rounded. I don't think they do that well in Sky Battle or SG though. Yeah, they are a weak PvP team, which is scary. But, anyways, um, see, these are all very, very close together. Oh my god, that whole team. Um, I will put purple in second because they're a little bit more consistent in their scoring of how well they do than my team, red team, or lime. I think after that, I think we'll do red, then my team, then orange. Pink last by far. Yeah, I mean they just none of them, and same thing with green and pink. The thing with green and pink is that there's 3 players on their team that have never played the game before. Like this team, unless they practice, which I'm guessing all these people are way too busy to practice, they're all gonna like have to play the game for the first time. We get third. We are better than red because you exist. Yeah. The thing is about red is that it's very close with consistency. And like I mean I guess. So Saikuno cooked Meltdown? Saikuno's played before? There it is. Hole in the wall. 31st and 30th. Oh yeah, he played uh in 27. In 27, in Hole in the Wall, individually, he beat Impulse, Elena, Timmy, Toast, Nikki, James, Joey, Valkyrie, Rain. So, not doing well. Why are you a Lime hater? I don't hate Lime. Lime actually is pretty good at this game. They're probably literally going to go right there. Hi, Candy. I could also see them going higher. Where's orange? Yeah, I mean, I see them being orange. Who's the last two teams? Blue and Aqua? I mean, it's just hard to predict blue because I said this about pink team for Twitch Rivals is that Tubbo is a very, very hit or miss teammate depending on what he wants to do. If Tubbo wants to try, Tubbo is a very good player. But when Tubbo doesn't want to try, Tubbo is not the best player. So it's all up to like how well Tubbo wants to try or do. Same with Tom. Yeah, exactly. And I just can't see them playing together and being like, yeah, let's try hard. Like, you see this team and you tell me that you think they're going to try. Like, let me know. If they do a drunk stream, well, I don't think they're going to do a drunk stream because they are streaming for Minecraft. Both of them have top 5 potential in this roster. Yeah, 100%. But they also have bottom 5 potential in this roster because they're just going to throw. Okay, maybe not bottom 5, but you get my point. I need a tissue because like my nose is stuffy. But I don't think I have one. Nah. And the fact that 2 of their teammates haven't played the game either, it's just very scary. I had no choice in this. It's like a 90% chance they take a piss and then throw. Yeah, they either throw or just destroy. I don't think they destroy. The thing is, they also have Piso and Eloise, which are very new players. So it's like they still have kind of like those newish players where there's like the teams I realistically think that are going to do really well this event are red, orange, my team, purple, and cyan. Those 5 teams I think are going to do really well because either they have a really strong duo or they have everyone that has been playing the event for a while. So it's like all those teams are just like very much like knowledge-based playing teams where like Aqua has one player that hasn't played in a long time and then one player that's never played, one player that hasn't played in a long time and one player that hasn't played in a little bit. 3 players that never play. All these players never play. And then 3 players that don't play. You know what I mean? So it's very hard to put those 5 teams higher because a lot of them are like a lot of them have new players. Excuse me. Isn't this Minecraft Bedrock? No. It's on Java. Meltdown. I swear this was specifically made for Bedrock. They're doing a special thing for Bedrock, but it's not on Bedrock. Meltdown. Pink. Oh my god, Pink's low. Why isn't this counting last season's, all seasons? There we go. Like, Like, that's just gross. They are 1, 2, 6, and 28th. For Meltdown, Green is 100% last. I mean, Saikudo did pop off last time. I love this song. Hold on, I'm turning it up. Okay. I'll agree pink first. Sure. Done. I didn't know my team was so high. I'm 11th. Joel is 14th. Gucky's 21st. Guard's 23rd. I got someday, yeah. I'm happy with putting Green second. I think. Thank you for the 3 watch streak, Goat. Thank you so much. After that, it's just a toss up. Yeah. I want to say orange. We're predicting second in Meltdown. Yeah, my whole team's pretty consistent in it. Oh, I need to like open up my nose. Oh, oh. Thank you. You could be first or last. Yeah, 100%. Aqua. I could say Aqua, then my team. I can see blue doing well. I can see it going blue. Then like. Then like cyan. Then my team. Uh. Eh. Our team. Then purple. Then cyan. What's left? Aqua? Did I do aqua? No, I did aqua. Blue, pink, orange, yellow, green. Lime and red. Okay. Lime, red. Lime ninth. Blue's better than aqua. Yeah. Yeah. I can agree with that. Who's on red again? Sparkles, H-Bomb, Catherine Elizabeth, and False. 07 for Lime. The lineup isn't great for them. Yeah. They kind of got screwed over with no Build Mart or Bingo or like Sands. A lot more individually pop off. Yeah. It's both. Like, if you're just doing well that day, like, you just can go crazy. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon sugar high. Watermelon. I want to Shane Joel do again. It was great. I mean, I would love to. It's just hard because we are such a strong duo. Okay, this is going to be hard because this game isn't the same as it normally is. So it's going to be hard to guess. But we're going to try. Fruit first in this game individually? Yeah, probably. The top three are going to be like these people. Like these people right here are going to be the top people every single time. I thought it was about someone really like watermelon sugar. Yeah. Joel's actually good. Joel's really good at parkour. Yeah. This is really hard. I'm going to say... Joel's better than you, no way. Honestly, the only reason Joel's better than me is because he probably has gotten better teams in the game, like in the game, because of the multiplier you get. If that makes sense. Like, what was his team for 35? Like, yeah. They probably won it, too. They got third. And my team got seventh. I'm gonna put probably green. No, probably pink last. No, I guess they might be higher because they have two people that are gonna make it to the end. I guess maybe blue last. With the win bonus is massive. Yeah, that's why I just got rid of it. Maybe aqua. Are you going to try hard if it's normal sound ladders? There's no hard ending. It's just like a straightforward thing. Orange power probably. Oh. I'd say then purple, then pink, then green. I do think that like he's gonna win the game, but I think his team is just gonna get out first, second, third. You know what I mean? It's hard to like give them a lot of points when I feel like his whole team's gonna die right away. You know what I mean? Like the winning points have to be crazy for him to be like getting a lot of points, if that makes sense. I think cyan does well. I think orange does well. And I think over my head, out of my mind. I think it goes like yellow, lime, red. Oh, it's in parkour tag. Whoops. There you go. Fruit could get like 90% of his team points in the game, which is mental. Yeah, it just like depends on how much he gets. And the same thing with pink. It's like I just don't know how much. Is there point? Where is it? Parkour Warrior. Scoring. Okay. 5 per eliminated player. 30 for completing a lap. Okay. Bonus coins are awarded for winning the game and for being the first player to finish a leap. No way. So doing it fast is important? And 100 more for winning. Okay. Up goes green and pink. I don't think that's specifically true. I think the leap champions are gonna be split between every single person right here. Every single person right here can make the leap champion. Maybe lime over red. Maybe I could see like And then like something like that happening. If Beef Test had coins from doing it fast, how many people would die because of this Parkour Warrior? Yeah, exactly. You get 600 for first with no bonuses. Crazy. That is crazy. Break. Couple nights through gasoline on the fire. Something misread or something got... Okay, Sky Battle. I'm happy with this. Chai, are we happy with this? Figure it out. I want conversations at the waffle. Science not first, I think, but they're gonna do so consistent. It's gonna be like two people. If Phil and Callum both make it to like top 10, that's gross. Yellow over orange, maybe. Scar was practicing parkour today. We're doing it. If you win the whole game, but I don't think you will. It's going to be close. At the end of the day, like, the thing is about survival or parkour survivor, it is not about like who's the best at doing parkour. It's about who's the best at doing parkour fast. Like it's going to be a race. And it's not like it's not like it's going to be like a triple neo go. It's going to be just like doing the parkour quickly. And I think between me, Fruit, and Purple, it could just literally be any of us. It could be such a... It could be as simple as, like, two of us fall and the other person just doesn't mess up. I think the best players can get a lot of separation because it's a less stacked event, yeah. Pink and lime are better than red. Lime. Red. Do we think that green could do as well as H or Captain Sparkles in parkour? Yes or no? Nah, I don't think that. Yeah, that's what's hard about this, is that these scores are cool. Like, my scores for my team are awesome, right? Those are awesome. But the thing is, a lot of the scores are boosted because of the multipliers that you get from your team, if that makes sense. It's just hard. Ashes in the end, never think I like. What'd I just move? Oh, subs and stuff. Okay. Next we got Sky Battle. Nope, that's about games. Where is it? Oh. Oh, jeez. Oh. Well, that makes sense. Green first. It's just hard. It just depends on who does better, me or Fruit. Because what's the last times we've played Sky Battle? So the last times I've played Sky Battle, I've gone first, third, fifth, second. Fruit's gotten the last times he's played Sky Battle. Second, sixth, first, fifth, third. Like, it's so close. He just has had crazier pop-offs. To be fair, these two don't count. Oh, well, this one doesn't count. I wasn't there, so this doesn't count. I don't think green gets first, even if fruit pops off. Oh, season 4. Oh yeah, he got first in season 4. What did I get in season 4? I got 5th. Yeah, but I also had a hog stealing all my kills. Listen to me if I write a song preaching what is wrong. Yeah, like I got 525, but Joel got 659. Joel did better than you. Okay, we just the thing is, I said this I think last night to my friends, is that obviously like, what's it called? Obviously having like a strong duo is great, but you end up like losing a bunch of your points because you're teaming with them. Like we did pretty well in. No, we didn't. Oh no, we got middle of the pack. We got 5th. But like I'm here. Where's he? Yeah, like we got 7th and 11th in this game, and it's just because we both got a bunch of kills. Are you sick? No offense, just asking. I'm a little like throat like clogged, but besides that, I'm fine. Your sleeve. Anyways, this game is gonna be hard to predict, just in general. I will put my team first, just because I think I have a better backing behind me. I think Fruit's gonna get like 3rd. Hi, Hash. I think Orange could do well. Let's do like Lime is good. I mean, they do have Joel. And then what? Like, I think I do think Cyan will struggle. I think they'll get like 9th. Because it's weaker roster, solo players will become more likely and benefit fruit berries. Yeah. It just depends on like the thing is his team behind him is so weak that if his whole team dies and he's playing as a solo, he's just gonna die. Like sure he might be able to get a couple kills, but he's not gonna get round wins. You know what I mean? And that's crucial. Like I could very much see my team getting a round win. I could see Orange team getting a round win. Round wins are way more important than you think, especially if you get multiple people. He's done solo wins before, sure. I just think it's more likely that like me or like Hannah or like Joel even could win because he has like a strong. We all have like strong-ish players behind us. I guess Lime is pretty good. Yeah, I already put him in. What am I forgetting? Purple? Purple? Yeah. Or Joel outfragged you. Do you think he will get more kills though? Oh, individually he might still get first. Sure. But the thing is, I mean, I don't know if it's here. Sky Battle. Scoring. If you survive till the end of the round, it's 50 points. And if 3 people on your team survive, that's 150 coins, which is almost 4 kills. You know what I mean? Have I seen what? The Parker Warrior scoring? Yes, I have. It's crazy. That's crazy. Before I show my predictions, I want to know what you did, Ant. Ant, who did you put in first in Sky Battle? As a team, obviously. Who did you put as first place in Sky Battle? You? Thank you. Thank you for agreeing with me. Anyways. See, you guys are all wrong. I'm just kidding. Yeah, thank you for the raid, dude. I literally went live and I was like, oh, Ant's also live. I like hovered over your name on the side and I was like, oh, he just started doing predictions too. I was like, that's an uh-oh. Green better than orange. The thing is, it's hard. Again, like I know fruit, right? I know fruit berries, right? The thing is, if fruit gets like a score like this, like if this is a score for this coming up Twitch Rivals or not Twitch Rivals, MCC, this isn't good enough to get his team into second or third because his team is kind of weak at PvP. Why do I? Oh. What was his team? And like even look at his team. Like I mean, his team was weaker. He got sixth in that. What did his team get? He's on Aqua, and his team got sixth. You know what I mean? He individually did pretty well. He got sixth. Like that's not bad. Not bad at all. But as a team, he didn't do as well. Because like look, let's see where his team is. Aqua. It was 5 up, Jimmy, and 5 up's right there in 14th. Jimmy got 37th. And I forget the last teammate was. But you get my point. As much as like Fruit being like really good at like the game helps, if his team doesn't do well, he won't get that many points to make his team get first. Like Orange is full of more of MC PvPers. Yeah, exactly. What's left? Pink. I do think Pink's gonna struggle. But Purple could pop off in a round. He could win one. I can't lie, Shane. This is an easy top 3 or maybe top 5. Yeah, I'm not dropping out. Guys, I'm telling you, I've said this before and I'll say this again. I mean, I said I wouldn't drop out of top 5, but I'll just stick to top 6 because apparently I can't escape 6th. But like, if I ever drop below like 8th or 9th, you guys have every permission to be like, Shane, you're a fraud. You frauded out. I'll be like, that's fair because I did. What about 7th? 7th is just like, I didn't do well, but like, that's still okay. I think you're easy top 3. W Ego, it's just honest. Like, it's like, I know my own like strength is like all I'm saying. But like, if I haven't dropped out of the top 6 yet, I don't think I'm going to. You know what I mean? Shane has arguably the strongest team. Yeah, that too. Anyways, what teams are we missing? We have 2 more teams that we need. Oh, wait, I had pink there. Blue? I think blue is going to get like 8th. Check your parkour tag placement real quick. Yeah. Where am I? Ooh. Ooh. I like to see look at the dent. It just goes dunk. One thing I will say, every single time I've played parkour tag, my team hasn't been the greatest. So I played in 29, which my team was underrated, 31 and 34. 31 was what team? Orange. And my team individually in parkour tag got, let's look, last, second to last, and third to last. So, not looking good. And then in this event, I was with Michael and Shelby, and we were all drunk, and we got 23rd. Uh, they all got okay. Besides the pack, they got 37, 36, and 35th. You know what I mean? Like, no offense to them at all, but like both times I've played parkour tag recently, my team has gone all last. Oh, I'm not great at. I'm to be fair, I'm not good at parkour tag. I'm not. I'm not saying I'm not. I'm just not horrible, but I'm not good. Yeah. You got cooked by BB-8. That was depressing. I could see Red Gang last. What team is last? Lime? No. Aqua? Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you don't top frag in parkour tag, you have zero excuses. Yeah. I mean, I've never not top fragged, I don't think. Any movement you guys would suggest? Makes me sad the reroll of the games. So people aren't predicting it. Yeah, I know. We're also gonna watch a video after this because I just saw it and they like give top fives in categories and I want to see. Actually, we're gonna nah, we'll watch it after. Blue eighth and Sky Battle feels low. Well, they just have two people that have never played before, and again, I just think they're gonna troll. Survival games. Ooh. I've never had a good survival games. Oh my god, I'm in 22nd now. My poor individual for survival games is so dead. Ah, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. My poor individual. Oh, that's funny. Um, I mean, this is just kind of random. I think it could be like, I don't even know. Sure. Sure. I'm just kind of. This is too high for green. Yeah, like, yay! I think red will do well. I mean, sure, we can do this. It's just SG is just so like you like you know what I mean? Like I don't know what to do. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. I hate SG. To get to the other side, Pink is the best at this. I'm trying to think about like teams getting the team bonuses. I think purple is gonna get team bonuses and orange. I think those two teams have the best average players. Even like lime. I can see lime too. Cyan team probably can get him too. Yeah. I'd say we do like yellow, cyan, red. I think I just think Aqua's gonna struggle, then green, then pink, then lime. No, lime's right. Blue. Yeah, there you go. I was like trying to find the color. I couldn't find it. I feel like Cyan could just get first and to get to the side, or at least second or third. I am happy to do this. Could you imagine Cyan with Terra Swoop Force? But it's not in. It's all new maps, so it's not going to be in. But yes, that would be scary. Do this now, right when all the friends are around. Okay, order. 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 I think it's going to start with Parkour Warrior. And then SG. I do think SG is going to be early. I think Meltdown's going to be late. I think Meltdown's going to be literally like the second to last game. I think then it's going to be Grid Runners. Then it's the vote. No, the fourth game, then the vote. Ace Race. Then the vote, which I think is going to be Sky Battle. Then actually, I'm straightening that. It's gonna be a hole in the wall. Then it's gonna be to get to their side, and then it's gonna be Meltdown. Okay, red gets 5th, 7th, 3rd, 2nd, 10th, 4th, 6th, 10th. I think with this prediction, that's like a 8th. Orange. 3rd, 1st, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, 6th, 2nd, 3rd. That sounds like a good 3rd for now. It's like 6th. We'll move it if it looks like it's better. Yellow. 2nd, 8th, 1st, 4th, 1st, 6th, 3rd, 4th, 6th. That feels like a solid like 4th or 5th. We'll do 4th for now. Lime 7th, 3rd, 6th, 10th, 4th, 5th, 9th. I'm going to put red, then lime now. Green 4th, 6th, 10th, 9th, 3rd, 9th, 9th, 2nd. Cyan 1st, 2nd, 5th, 1st, 9th, 1st, 3rd, 8th. Aqua 9th, 4th, 7th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 10th, 5th. I think red. Tenth, 5th, 9th, 8th, 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 7th, 4th. 4th is scary to put them in last. 8th, 9th, 2nd, 6th, 5th, 2nd, 1st, 7th. Well, these obviously have to go up. I'd say like right here. 6th, 10th, 8th, 7th, 7th, 10th, 8th, 1st. I guess these just move up more. Whoops. Like, I think a great game like that obviously like brings them to like Pink might be a little cooked just off the grid. Yeah. Like, Meltdown last, if they get, like, a bajillion points, they're not going to get last. But if they're getting 6th, 10th, 8th, 7th, 7th, 10th, 8th, they ain't winning. Just got COVID for the first time. Rip. Aw, that sucks.
Just caught COVID for the first time. R.I.P. my streak.
Green has a good at game 8. Okay, let's look at Green compared to Lime. So, first game, they do better than them, but it's 1 times. Lime beats them in the second game. Lime beats them in the third game. Ace Race, they're so close it doesn't matter. Lime destroys them. Lime and them are close again, doesn't matter. Lime destroys them in Hole in the Wall. Lime destroys them to get to their side, and then it's so different. We'll do it like this. Whoops. Now we'll go to Green and Aqua. Green destroys them in the first game. Aqua does better than in Green. Aqua does better than them in this. Aqua does better than them in this. Aqua does worse than them by Sky Battle. Better than them in this. Worse than them in that. And worse than... I guess, I mean... Pink? Pink loses, but closer. Worse. Better. Better. Worse. And then they beat them. Now, I think that's good. You're sleeping on Lime and Ace Race, Grid Runners, and Meltdown. What team? Lime? Ace Race. Oh, I have them in last. They are middle of the pack. It's just hard with Lime because a lot of them haven't played in a long time, so it's just hard. I do feel like I'm underrating them. But I feel like they're such a casual team that they're not going to go for anything crazy. New map, though. True. It's hard. How well do you think Pink's going to do in Ace Race? I have him in 7th. I could see like it being like... like that. Grid Runners. Where are they in Grid Runners? Lime in 6th in Grid Runners seems about fair. And then what was the last one? Meltdown? I have them low. But that's just... Meltdown, SG, and Sky Battle are so dependent on how you're doing all the day. Green last with Fruit Berries is crazy. Yeah, but the thing is, one player doing really well, but then the rest of your team getting bottom 10 is very scary. Sharkies with the Tatum. I don't know. I said thank you for the 37 months, Owl, Mystic. But thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's great that you have the same team in first and then the same top 3. I mean, I just think that all these teams are just gonna be strong. Different Mystic. Anyways, that is what I am gonna settle with for the moment. There is a YouTube video I want to watch. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to watch it.
I made 8.
And we're gonna watch it together. You guys are not ready for this. I'm not either. So this video is he may ask them questions, and depending on their answers, they gave like a list, I think, of the top 5 players in each category. And if I'm not mentioned once, I'm gonna cry. All right, and here we go.
Statements and had them all place who they felt was the best to worst in each category, as well as give their reasoning why. I do want to clarify that each answer is purely opinionated, and I made sure to choose 5 creators who are close with each other in skill and friendship to make the decisions.
Oh wait, is it only
even
based
harder.
off of
With that
themselves?
being said, who is the best at events?
Oh, best at events. Okay, yeah, that's a
Oh,
pretty
I don't care then. That's boring. Womp womp.
broad category.
Let's see what they
I'd
say. You know what? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what we're gonna do? Best at events between. Does it say their names anywhere?
I sat down with these 5 event.
Okay. We're gonna. Hold on. I'm gonna really quickly Google. Or actually. Hold on 2 seconds. Notepad. Okay. Meh. Ubby. Toff. Fruit. Kel. Kalen. Alright. I think this is fine.
Its creators to have each of them brutally rank themselves. I made 8 statements and had them all place who they felt was the best to worst in each category, as well as give their reasoning why. I do want to clarify that each answer is purely opinionated, and I made sure to choose 5 creators who are close with each other in skill and friendship to make the decisions
1.5,
even
yeah.
harder. With that being said, who is the best at events?
Oh, best at events.
Who is the best at events? I'd say probably. That's such a niche question. It depends on if we're talking about like best in events, like who does like the best as a team, like whoever like wins the most. Sharkies, like for the tier 3 for 7 months. My goat.
Yippee.
I would say. I'm gonna go. I think Kalen's probably the best recently. Then Kel, then Toph, then Fruit, then Ubby.
Okay, yeah, that's a pretty broad category. I'd say the way I interpret this would be most consistent. I get like consistently the best. So the order that I would go here would be me, and then it would be Toph, Kalen, Ubby, and then Fruit. And that's my order
Okay.
based off of like the competitiveness of the events that everyone
Hi,
plays
Glow.
in and the consistency overall.
Well, I think best at events is a like crazy question, but it's like out of 5 people here, probably I'd say in first it'd have to be Kel, just for
Sure.
his insane resume and just how he, I guess, entered the event scene. Like, I mean, what he got like 6 first in PB in a row, and PB is widely known as like the most comp event. It's kind of crazy to say Kel wouldn't be first. As for second, I think it's a battle between Toph or Kalen there. I feel like Toph has had more dominance before Kel.
See, the thing is, like Ubby saying, Kel's the best at PB is great and all, but I don't really count that as like being the best in general because I think of like every event into like as a whole.
is kind of seen as the
Because
best.
every
player, and I guess you could say
event
he was
is
Kel
different
before
with
Kel,
how
and that's
well
kinda
people
crazy, but-
play.
And then not only am I good friends with him, but I just feel like he's had a lot of dominance over the past year or 2 or 3-ish, just over Minecraft events in general. He done made Kalen third. Kalen's just been so consistent all the time. He's always placed top 3 in like literally everything. He's just kind of good at everything. I can't lie. As for like the 4th and 5th spot, me and Fruit have only started playing team events like as of recently. He got in PB not too long ago.
That with the
was
prime,
and he's placed good in all of them. He hasn't even placed
I
bad
was
in really any of
watching
them.
your
Yeah, I guess he had one. I
podcast
think it was his
and
first
now
PB. He had a bad
watching the
performance.
same
Well,
channel,
bad, but
and
he got like
hi,
10th or 11th.
Sinead.
Just out of these 5 people, 11th would be a bad performance. So I mean, as for like PB, I would say I'm better than Fruit. For Mayhem, I don't think I've played enough to say which one of us is better.
Oh
No,
my
I'd probably
God,
put
stop
myself-
yapping.
but yeah,
Ubby and then Fruit. I have Kel first.
Yeah.
Just he has a rap sheet of better. Close, much experience.
Is absolutely insane and sheer have not be
Fruit,
as high individually.
yeah.
I have an insane track record because I've just won so much over the years. I think I'll have to give myself a bone because it is a very broad question. Kalen I threw at third. Kalen will never. He's also kind of like Kel. He'll never do bad. I don't think he's played as much events over the years because I think back to Kel as well. He's part of the UHC community and stuff. He was a grinder. Kalen, I don't think he's played as much. Same reason I would give the Toph. Like all 5 people on this list I think are insane, but Toph and LB, I kind of threw them in top 4 and LB 5 for honestly literally no reason. Just probably more of a playtime thing, and that's it.
We'll put Kel first. This totally makes sense. I feel like anyone that hasn't put Kel in first has funny ego. Kel has basically proven that he.
Kalen, but
reliably
you-
plays long events and has a nice range. How about
I
you?
just think recently, at least from like recent times, I feel like I always see Kalen and Kalen's teams doing so well.
self-cocky, so I put myself in second. I think I haven't had as many events as some of the other people to prove how good I am at events, but I still have. Like, I think someone posted like a post-it card of people's like rundowns of what they've played, and I've won like 4 out of 20, which is good. In third, I put Top.
Yeah.
In the main events that I think of, like PB, Mayhem, Mania, and Origins, I'm shocked he's only won once. This guy is so scary, and I feel like I don't get it. I feel like
I'll be
he's so good, but
last.
he just, like,
This
he's
is
third
the
merchant,
most
but I'm scared of him.
consistent.
But I think he's
I
really
just
good.
think Fruit
Like,
recently
he's
as well
like,
hasn't been as
people really good.
consistent.
4 or 5 put Fruit. Fruit is harder to rank in this case since I've only ever been in the same events for I think twice. But I'm still scared of him, and also he has a different like range of events that he's played in because obviously out of the 5 of us, he's the only one that's played Mcc, so you have that like small bump of man, he's really good at this. You can't. It's hard to gauge that in the grand scheme, but he's still really good and really scary. And in fifth, I put Ubby. This is no disrespect to Ubby, but out of the 5, if I saw teams and I'm going, man, this team is scary. I think the odds of it being, if say all 5 of these people are on a different team,
Why am I never invited to do these things?
priority of these rankings is probably accurate how I feel about how scared I'd be. Ubby's great. Also, it's really funny to put Ubby in fifth. I guess fifth all the time.
Who has the most raw skill?
I think Kel.
Oh, well, I already know that answer. I think raw skill. That's so tough. First and second are definitely Kel and Fruit. That's hard. I think raw skill, I think Ubby's last again. I think then it's Kalen, then Toph. It's so hard because both of them are good in their own areas, in their own things, for their own reasons. Ubby has insanity mechanics, but all of them do. And I feel like the other people in this use their mechanics more, where I feel like Ubby's mechanics are just like only for show, and then when he plays in the actual event, they're not as predominant. Where did I rank myself? Oh, my mechanics are not. I am very averagely above average in everything, and my mechanics aren't crazy. Like I'm not like doing 360s and like spinning my mouse and like doing speed bridging. I'm just very like Mysticat said this in a very very nice way, but it's very true. I'm very simplistic with the way I play. I'm not like, okay, let's build up here. Like, let's do a 360, place a TNT, use a fishing rod, and, like, run it. I just, like, go, oh, let's just take this as a team and kill them. I'm very simplistic with the way I play. Your gameplay, game sense, and leadership is elite. Yeah, but that's not my mechanics. It's just, like, my mentality and how I am as a player. I think it goes Fruit, Cal. You know what would be fun? I'm gonna redo. We're just gonna add ourselves in. I'll be sixth. Because this is the best at events. I think I'll be sixth. Fruit fifth. Toph fourth. I'd put myself third, and then Kalen and them can say the same. And my mechanics are worse than all those people. Definitely worse than all those people. Because I'm not mechanically good. I'm just good.
Is once again at number 1 because he's literally like a semi-CS pro. He's absolutely insane, just like mechanically, like mentally, like every aspect of the game. Like he has the mechanics down. Like he understands what he's doing. Like he never really falters when it comes to mechanics. He's very consistent. That is the correct word. Ubby I have above me at second. I think Ubby's mechanics are super like I don't think people talk about them as much just as compared to because there's so many event players. But Ubby is like a demon. I've seen that guy play Minecraft and Valorant. His aim is nutso. He is very good.
See, the thing is, I agree. I just feel like when I'm watching Ubby in an event, he doesn't use them. I think he's so worried about like messing up his mechanics during an event that he doesn't use them as much. Which I agree. I think Ubby outside of events is crazy good at things, but when it comes to the event, he's throwing based off of event. Well, Minecraft event players, brutally honest. Like I don't know. I'm basing everything off of events.
And I think he's one of the carries, so that explains a lot. I think I have a super consistent like aim and movement. I don't think it's as my peaks of raw mechanics would get as high as someone like Kel or Ubby, but I think I'm like in a slight level below where my consistency is there, but my peaks aren't as high. And then Toph, I have in fourth. Like Toph's mechanics aren't even remotely bad. He's a big speedrunner. There he was like back in the day. He did some speedrunning, I'm pretty sure. He does a lot of MCCI like challenges. Like his mechanics are super sharp. In events, he's always like always top 5. And when you see him, he's like really consistent. And then Kalen, unfortunately, I had to play at the bottom, but it's not like a jab or anything at all. It's just someone has to be at the bottom. I think Kalen's aim isn't as good because we're talking about raw mechanics as the other 4 people here, but he does make up for it in movement. But that isn't enough to put him any higher, I think. So I'll have Kalen in the last spot.
So in terms of mechanics, I would put Ubby first, but game sense would be more like me or Cal. So in terms of general raw Minecraft skill, and then Fruit has obstacles. Okay, this is kind of a hard one for me. I would probably do Fruit, me, Kel, that's very close, and then Kaylin, Ubby. In terms of raw
See?
Minecraft skill, putting people in like new events, for example, where there's no knowledge, I would just have to do Fruit, because when you see him do these, he just kind of knows what he's doing. In terms of game sense, I put him lower, but it just kind of depends what the event is, to be honest.
In first, I put Toph. I've seen this man play games. I've seen this man play speedrunning. I've watched him. We've VC'd. Bro is like so mechanically there. It's like genuinely scary if I compare him to some of the other people. Like some people, if you compare it to full-on events.
I agree. I mean, the thing is too, like what they're saying is like obviously someone has to be last, and I agree with all of them. Like everyone here is just insane.
differ based on what's important for an event and what isn't. Like for example, you're speedrunning, like congrats, you can open your inventory and like look back pretty fast. But that doesn't really do much in an event. When I watch Toph play, I feel like he's so just with the game, it's crazy. Number 2, I put Fruit. Same thing. Fruit, I swear to God, has so much like I learned something.
We've
I learned
all
so many
chosen
cool shit
different
about him
people.
every time I watch him
Yeah.
play. It's crazy. Like he's insane at bridging, he's insane at speedrunning, he's insane at just like, oh my God, it's so weird watching. It's the same with like most of the people in the first 3. It's hard to gauge mechanical skills when most of the time you see people playing in events, but when you see people playing other stuff, it's like, wow, oh my God, they are insane.
I like how
Number
they do
3,
little
I put Ubby.
animations for everywhere. That's
Ubby is
yeah,
also,
I
like
agree.
again, these top 3 is so hard for me to like focus on. When I watch any of the 3 play, like they play so different to how I play that it makes me think, wow, oh my God, the mechanics, Jesus. There's this like bubble as well for events where if you just have the small mechanical PvP stuff, you just inherently look like you're doing so much, and it makes it seem like you're more mechanical. And I think that's the case. No, Ubby's just insane. I feel like no one else is gonna put this person in this live, but I put Kel 4th. I feel like Kel plays this game so casually and it just works so well. I don't get it. Bro just has like big brain, but then like doesn't need to be as mechanical because of it. And it's funny. Like you'll see him play, like you don't see him do anything insane. You'll just see him play, and the stuff he does just works and is really cool and really good. And then like it makes him excel in like everything. He has like insane aim, but like I can't think of aim as part of the question for some reason. I don't know why. And about me, hi guys, I'm in 5th.
Yeah.
Putting myself 5th because I feel like I'm very cheesy with the idea that I don't think I have that much mechanical skill in the game. I'm ass with a keyboard. I just rely a lot on like game sense and
Yeah.
parkour. Parkour can get you a long way. So most of my mechanical.
Where would
is just like, what's up, guys?
Feinberg be though? In this, probably like 3rd. I'd probably put him right before Fruit and Kel. Like
Inventory,
he's
the whole-
he's very
it's not very
good,
mechanical. Like, I tried
but
to
he's
speedrun,
not as
and
like
I'm only just learning hotkeys.
mechanical.
I'm pretty
He's
sure
just
everyone
very
else is like, go to
consistently
hotkeys.
good at
My
like
struggle is my
what
best
he
friend.
does.
I'm perfectly fine putting myself last for this question.
So when I hear raw skill, I think like mechanics and just like I don't know aim.
He's gonna
or just,
put
like, just
himself
raw mechanics
first.
in general, and it's like that's a category I put myself higher in personally.
Yeah.
I think I want to put myself first because I know I could be first if it was just raw skill, raw mechanics. But I think I'd probably just again put Kel first. I kind of because I feel like Kel PvP, and I probably put them.
I want to hear them talk.
I mean,
I'll be
gap between
Fruit,
Toph and Kaylin,
Toph,
or Fruit versus Toph,
Kaylin.
but I think the
Yeah,
gap between Toph
sure.
and Kaylin is bigger than the one between Fruit and Toph. But again, none of these players are bad. They're all good. It's just ranking them 1 to 5 is kind of hard. But yeah, I go Kel, me, Fruit, Toph, and Kaylin.
That's interesting because obviously the answer would change based off of like PvP skill or movement skill. I'd say probably the most raw skill would go to Fruit,
Yeah.
and then it would be me, and then
Yeah.
it would be Ubby, and then it would be Toph, and then it would be Kaylin. I put Fruit first because
Close.
his mechanics are absolutely insane. It just there was a while in events where he wouldn't like practice or anything, and he still did really well. And then now he's grinding and he's doing even better, so it's just insane. And then I was similar where I wasn't really like warming up or practicing or anything. I was still doing well. And I just feel like the other 3 are more like grinders, but I don't know exactly how much they grind and how much that compares to their skill, so I kind of just guessed for the last 3.
Who is the best team player?
I'm gonna put myself number
I was gonna say he just like said that so fast. Team player, not Kel. Definitely not Kel. Who is the best team player? Fruit is also very individually. Yeah, it's definitely between like Ubby. I'd put Ubby 4th, Toph 3rd. Yeah, I'm giving it to me first. So obviously, like everyone else is different. Like it'd just be different. So it'd be like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. But yeah. A lot of these players play very individually just to do well themselves, which is a great idea most of the time. But like I try to like help the team survive just to keep on going because I feel like if you, I don't know, I haven't showed this to you guys yet, but like it's like okay, ready? I'm gonna bring it up on my other monitor real quick just to get it up. I'm gonna hear myself, aren't I? Nope. Okay, hold on. Videos, past broadcasts, MCC. So, during MCC, in the first game, during SG, when I died, I am standing. You'll notice, like, when I die, so, we're getting chased, right? Come on, eventually. So we start getting chased. I'm already dead. Yeah, so we're getting chased. I see that Beck is super low, and Eloise has already been shot too. And I'm like, okay, we just need to run. I'm looking for a way out. I see there's ladders right there.
Come to me.
You see, I see the ladders, so I'm like,
Die.
Beck says I'm gonna die, and I was at full health, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna turn around
Block you.
and try to block her.
They have so many. I'm gonna dedicate this one to the earth.
I'm so weak.
Get them from?
And then I die. like,
I'm dead.
if I had,
Ow!
There's no way
I'm
out
gonna
besides
think.
this. I find that.
How would they shoot
Over
you
here,
so
over here.
fast?
like, if
Come
I
to me,
had
come
just,
to me.
like, if I was the most selfish player ever, and I heard Beck say that she was gonna die, I wouldn't have turned around. I could have just kept on running. Like, what were you supposed to do here? Run. See, the thing is, they're all behind us here. They're all coming down. If I really wanted to survive and play for myself, I could have just ran all the way right here and survived. If you pulled off the gap, it would have been worth. I did. I did get the gapple off. You'll see. Ready? I eat it, and you'll see for like a split second, I had the gaps. Their arrows just did 4.5 hearts. You'll see it right there. So you see the I'm at 2.5 hearts with 2 additional hearts. Why is there mid on the screen? Turn this off. Yeah, and then I just die. Which, obviously, is just unlucky, obviously, but... yeah. If I really wanted to just go there, but...
But one for this one.
No,
Hey
but I
guys,
have
did you watch
Kaylin
PP13?
first.
I
Yeah.
won all of those. Hey guys, did you watch PP12? I won one of them. No, I'm gonna go with the PP12 thing. Ignore that didn't happen. I just realized I only won one of them. I think I am very good at team games, and I'm a good team player because I don't have a lot of people in these 5 have is they have this like incredible strong prowess in a game that tends to reward you for playing on your own. And I can't really do that very often, so I get to be more of a team player in PvP games. And also,
Throw
I think I'm
Ant in the
very confident in
ranking.
myself when it comes to team games. I'm really confident in Child's Chase. I'm really confident in Trials of Fire. Don't check the stats. I'm really confident in any building game, which is very heavily team based.
Ant would probably be like 5th
I'm very
here
fine with team games
compared to
being,
all of
like,
us.
because I feel confident in my ability
Mechanics,
to
he'd probably
IGL
be
and also,
last.
like, help when needed. Which is why I'm
Team
very
player,
used to
he'd probably be like
I think Toff is a
second
really
or
good team player
third
from what I see,
behind
because
me.
he's very methodical in what he does when I watch him in the
Because
event.
Ant is
I find
also
it
very
five
much of a
people.
team
Toff is someone
player.
who I think would be very comfortable in a team game position, because this kind of like stems down to how well you are IGLing as well, because a lot of team games are based on communication, and if you can't really communicate the game well, it's not going to end very well. And Fruit is my perception of Fruit is very
I can
stable.
add
That
Ant
MCC team games are a lot more calmer, I feel like, than other events. I haven't
for
really
the
seen
next
much
one.
outside of it, but I feel like Fruit is also someone who I would trust in a team game because it's very. I think he's a better listener than some of the players like in this image, or more importantly the 4th and 5th. There's a lot of trust on my end. This is how much I kind of just trust someone, I guess. And I think Fruit just comes in 3rd. It does help that I just played an event with him with really good team placements. That makes it feel like I'm confident with him being as a team player. But also, like, I trust Tough more. Like if I was with any of these people in a team game, it would be. I think the question is very accurate to how much I would trust them. In 4-5 Kel, like Kel's really quiet. I'm scared of him as a team player because also he has like that cloud of baiting that people go on about, where like he'll get that last hit, which is less important nowadays for the damage points, but you'll notice it, which is it's working for him. So I can't blame him. But
Add
like,
purple, guys. I'm not adding the whole entire world to this.
Some events, but I can't really nothing bad about it. I mean, fuck it works. Good for him. In 5th 5 Ubby, he's on me to Ubby today. I'm scared of Ubby as a team player. I think he's a very heavy individual player. I think that's like one of the things where if you're just, I don't think he's playing for individuals. I feel like a lot of the decisions he makes is solely for individual, and it like shows. And I see Ubby as more of like better individual games, like the main game I can think of him being good at is Hyper Drive, and that's like purely individual. Like I think his worst games are the team games, and I'm worried for him.
I put Kaylin as number 1 because the times I've seen him, like, so I've teamed with him recently in PB, and also I've watched numerous of his VODs, and I would say he's easily the most vocal out of us 5 when it comes to like team play. He's very good at just like taking a group of people that aren't like as confident or whatever, or just like in general, and just telling them exactly what they should be doing very well. And he's like,
Add
quick thinking. So I
Wolfie.
put Kaylin as number 1. I put myself as number 2nd, as number 2 because I
And
am in a
Sandwich,
similar
because
boat.
why
I also
not?
play a lot
Yeah.
of MCCs, and typically in MCC I'm usually considered the top frag on almost every team, and I kind of have to develop that leadership like personality. I would say like I play very team oriented in your MCCs, your blockways, your PBs, because it is a team event, and every player on the team is like at a very differing skill level.
Why don't we
I
just
have
add
the
everyone?
leadership necessary to, like,
Add
perform
Fine,
the team.
Purple,
Honestly,
Wolfie,
it's
Dream,
like
Techno,
like
Sapnap,
three,
Sandwich
there's no good
Phase.
reason. I think he's like at a like strikingly similar boat to me. Like he gets the whole leadership stuff. UHC CS:GO, he's just kind of the goat. There's no rhyme or reason for him being below me. Same with Toff. Toff would be in 4th and give you a good reason. Same with Ubby. Ubby's in 5th and give you a good reason.
Team player, it's like a hard question. It's like I think every single one of these players does play well with their teams. Obviously, I don't think any one of these players are like selfish, I'd say. So I think it's hard to rank them as team players. I think there's different types of team games. Like you can look at Sky High or SG like a team game, and then you can look at like construction like a team game. Because I mean, if you're good enough at a game like that, you can help your teammates, and honestly, that could make your team do really well in that game. Me personally, I suck at construction, so I'm gonna not put that into consideration. But when you think about all team games in general, even like team split games like Chalice Chase or like Minor Mania, it's just who gives the best comms. It's who has the best ideas on the spot. And I'd say like Top is definitely up there. I think Top would probably be number 1, as he's
Best
always
team
worrying about his
player.
teammates in the PvP games. He's always
See, I know one of the questions is probably going to be, who has the most stinkers? That's random.
strategizing on the spot for his teams in other games, and
Not
I think he's definitely
selfish.
just always thinking.
I guess there isn't
He's always
a
thinking. I think
best
always
team
he's
leader.
always thinking not only about himself but his teammates as well. Other than Top, I'd say all the rest of 4 of us are pretty close. I think we all just, I guess, always thinking in the same way that I said at the top, but we're always trying to win, even with our team. So I'd say kind of random last 4, but I'll probably put like Kel, me, Kaylin for the other 4. But not for any specific reason, but just because I think we're all just team players in our own sense. But I think Top just has that edge over us.
My first option would be Kaylin. I feel like he does extremely well leading and being a team player. Like he'll sacrifice individual performances just for the team to do well. I'd say next would go to Toff.
I can agree with that with
Then
Kel.
I would go Ubby, and then I would go Fruit, and then I would go myself in last. Because I feel like I can be a good leader, but I'm not consistently good enough to where I'm always leading teams into doing well. If we have a weaker like PvP game, for example, then sometimes I struggle being able to make sure everyone's on the same page and we're doing well. So that's why I put myself last.
Yeah.
In this order, I would put myself first, and then Kel, Ubby, Kaylin, and Fruit.
What?
Because I think, especially recently, I've gotten very good. at
Base
PvP,
Kel opinion.
mainly
Yeah,
just
I
always
agree.
keep my team
Kel
alive.
Kel is incredible player, But sometimes I think Kel realizes that his team's going to fall apart, and instead of trying to help him, he just walks away and does well himself, which is great. But team-wise...
I focus on making sure that no one dies on my team rather than going for kill points. Luckily, when your team stays alive, it actually helps you get more points anyway. And I have Kel in a close second because he's very good at that kind of thing as well. I think I'm better about playing for the team. But again, I think anyone can play for the team well. It's just some people play more for their indiv, which, is fair enough. I do that sometimes.
I do the same sometimes
and then
too.
I think it's run down, and most of these goes for those who just kind of play with their team more in PvP games. That's the main thing I base off of. So
Who gives off first individual vibes?
Who gives off first individual vibes? It's gonna be Kel. If you guess who's gonna get first, everyone's gonna always put Kel. And you're last in this. You do not give off first place vibes. Out of these guys, I'm probably sixth. Then probably Ubby. It's between Kalen, Fruit, and Toph. Honestly, I'd think probably Toph, Kalen, Fruit. Just because I think a lot of people underrate the MCC players. Has Ubby ever gotten a first individual? No, but I feel like people would just think that they're better than me and Ant. So it's just I just don't think in events that we're all in, people would think that me or Ant would get first individual over those people. If that makes sense. Low key, I think you do better than Ubby. I guess, but it's hard. It's a very iffy group. You know what I mean? The answer is very. You definitely above Ubby for aura. Okay. You outfrag Ubby easy? I mean, I do, but it's just I know that Kel, Toph, me, Kalen, Fruit, Ubby, you. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just think off of vibes, it's I don't know. Kel's definitely first. I think Toph is definitely second. Maybe not Kalen is high. I don't know. I just don't. I'm happy with myself fifth. I would put you above Fruit. Don't be humble now. You have aura and ego. It's not about. I'm thinking off of vibes, off of the community. You know what I mean? I think a lot of the time, if you saw those people in the event with me, most people would put those people above me. You know what I mean? I think Kel always gets second or fourth. Yeah, but in the events that Kel is... Because the thing is, right, if we're talking about MCC, yeah. First place aura, yeah, give it to me. But if we're talking about, okay, I'm okay with doing this then. I'm okay with doing that, right? But I know for a fact, if we were talking about PB, everyone and their mother would put those three people above me in PB. Mayhem, same thing. You know what I mean? Those three people would definitely be, even if it's not true, they would be above me in every single time. Just because people think that those people would do better. I'm running towards Kalen teams before yours, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what they say.
For this one, try to put stats aside and simply speak on feelings.
This is one where
Stats aside, just feelings.
I don't think I would be the highest, but I could probably bet that I would be last in everyone else's top five. But for my top five, first individual vibes, I'd have to put Kel first. I mean, he gets first so much, it's it may as well just be last name. I don't know, he's the first place guy.
I guess he just said stats aside. Maybe that changes it. Stats aside. He still gives the aura just because he gets first all the time.
Not lately, but he's still the first place guy. Just because of how good Toph was even before Kel came and how he would probably only get first in every event, and still does get first as of lately. I'd probably put Toph second, and then Kalen probably third, just because he also has a bunch of first places and just gives off that vibe in every event he plays. If Kalen's in an event, you'll see him in the top two Preds, almost in everyone's Preds, honestly. And then just for MCC, I'd probably put Fruit fourth because I mean he dominated that event for however long. I don't know, maybe it's the mechanics that just make everyone believe because I mean that guy is kind of crazy. Then sadly I put myself fifth because I've never gotten first, even though I get top 5, top 3 every time.
Sadly, I'm gonna put myself fifth.
Where's Dress? I'll be there.
Just the way he said that.
In general, I have Cal at number 1. You see him in the event. He's usually easily like the top 3 people in each event, skill wise, like raw skill wise. You're like, yeah, this guy. If he gets first individual, it's just another day, you know. There's gonna be a lot of glazing in this round. Okay, Toph, I have it number 2. I think if you took an event and you put the 5 of us together, or not together, just in the event in general, I think he would be. I feel like Kaylin,
Kaylin will be
Like,
himself. Wow.
interchangeable. But this is just based off when you see them in an event.
Yeah.
Fruit is just a more well-known player, and that's why he's high up. And then the rest of us, I think you see us, and it's just like, okay, they're probably getting first. But Kel's just a little bit higher in that sense. I'm just a little bit below him. That's kind of a little bit above Kaylin, but we're all very close. I'd say that's 3 at the top at least.
I guess the way I would interpret this is like
Maybe
who's the
it's
protagonist.
because movement
if you look at our
players
roster, then who do you think's
outweigh
gonna be the main
PvP
protagonist
players,
of
yeah.
that event? I would say that it would go me, and then Kaylin, and then
Sure.
Toph, and then Fruit, and then
Sure.
Adia.
If I put
Sure.
Kel, come on, half the people that watch the events will click on Kel's stream because they know he's gonna do well. Like you gotta trust that consistency. But he's done so well as a player, like he deserves to easily go first in this question. I'm putting myself second. I'm so egotistical. I am very consistently good. It's just a question of can I do the extra
No,
training
PvP
thing
has
first?
more,
It's
yeah,
realistic,
yeah,
it's
that's fine,
realistic,
I
and
know.
trust myself. In third, I put Toph. Toph is like, if I ignored myself, he would be second, which obviously that's just how the stats work. If there wasn't an event with Kel in it, I think Toph is getting first easily. That's just my like go-to mental. I don't think that's like easy to really think about. Like when I think about individual a lot, I tend to just go off the person and the team because I don't think too hard about it. Fourth, I put Abby, just because like these one and two are weird because it's definitely opinionated based on what events you're thinking about. Like I've seen Abby get first and stuff, but I haven't seen Abby get first in like the events that first spring to my mind. Like I don't think he's got a first in Origins yet.
Abby has never gotten first in
When I see these one and two, I
anything.
don't think of them as they're getting first. I think of them as they're gonna do great. And I think Abby fits that category higher than fifth. In fifth, I put Fruit. I think Fruit's a really great player. I think Fruit's really mechanically good and amazing and awesome. But like when I think of first indiv, Fruit's not usually the first thing that comes to my mind, which isn't like a negative thing. Like, I think Fruit's consistently gonna do well, but it's not the first like go-to fort when I see a roster. Other than like I expect consistency out of Fruit, which is not which I prefer consistency over first place vibes. If you can get first, that's cool. But if you get first in like 15th, it's like yikes.
Who's the best at PvP?
Yeah.
I do me for
Who's the best at PvP? Event PvP or PvP? What do you chat? What are we talking about? A PvP or event PvP? I've been doing event stuff, so I guess event PvP. I don't know. PvP in general. PvP in okay. PvP in general. Event PvP would make more sense. I'm gonna do event PvP. Event PvP. I'm gonna put Kel first. Just because he's just stupidly OP. When he like just runs people over. I would say it's hard. I'm gonna say in events I'm more it's hard. I think I'm gonna do Toph, Kel, or Fruit, me, Ubby, Kaylin, and Kaylin. Just because I feel like out of them, I don't fear Kaylin at all, but and randomly pops off. And then with the other people, it's just like me and fourth. Yeah, I mean, like it's just like Kel with his aura, just the way he plays PvP games. You're never gonna run at him. Like you just know it for a fact. Toph is just very good at PvP. You're just never gonna run at him. Fruit is just annoying to play against. I ran Kel down. My bad. Fruit's just annoying to play against in Sky Battle and stuff, so I never try to chase him. And then I said myself. And then, Ubby, I've been saying this about you, is I feel like you're very good. I just think that you don't use your skill in events because you want to play safer than sorry. You know what I mean? Like, you'd rather not, like, show off your skill and then fall, like in Sky Battle. But you definitely could do more crazy stuff. Like, you are mechanically better, but in an event specifically, you don't, like, shine as much because you try to play safer than sorry. Low-key, people should just run down Kel and other sweats. Well, yeah, that's the whole thing. Back in the old day, I used to be so dominant because everyone would just run away from me. If you just run at people or, like, take the fight instead of running away, like, people like Kel wouldn't be as strong, but that's what people do. What's the numbers you looking like? These are my opinions on how, like, so the first question was the best event player, then the most raw skill, then the best team player, then who gives off first individual vibes, and then we're at PvP. and just my placement on where I think, like, if I added me an ant, because I didn't get asked to do this, so now I'm adding myself.
First, then Kel, then Ubby, then Fruit, and then Caitlyn.
Me
Me
for
and
the
Kel just have great
PvP?
general PvP game sense.
Ubby,
there's no
I
two categories you
think
can look at. You can game sense versus
you're
raw mechanics. I'd have Ubby at top
crazy
mechanics
at
because of tools
PvP
and,
in
how to
general,
everything. But I think game sense is just a bigger factor. In
but you
just PvP in
don't
general, so
use
usually the
that
team fights.
skill
Because
in
I think very
events.
close,
I
and
feel
just
like
slightly
you
better
just
mechanics,
like
which
fall
is
off
Ubby
in
close in
Sky
third, Fruit makes
Battle
some mistakes in game sense,
without
plays
like
third. And then Fruit,
doing your
knows
crazy
PvP very
skill
well,
that you
very good
have.
solo. So that's
You
why
are
I'm
crazy
deciding
at
to play. Caitlin's pretty
PvP,
solid game sense,
but
he doesn't
event
have the mechanics to
PvP,
do
I
it,
don't think
but
you
That's with Toph. I
like
being Toph, like,
do
twice
as
in my life.
well.
Bro's scary, has that aura. If I 1v1, to be honest, I 1v1 like any of the people in this video, I'm fucked. Toph is definitely the scariest out of the four. So it's very easy for me to put Toph first. I had a stream back once back where I did Stray for a bit, and the only two people out of the four are Toph and Ubby, where I like beat Ubby a bunch, like lost a bunch as well. But like Toph, fuck man, I beat him
Sky
once.
Skirmish
I just
yesterday.
annihilated
I don't know
everyone.
how
That's
well
scary.
he did in
It's
Sky
weird,
Skirmish
'cause obviously
yesterday,
what
but
we form
sure.
of Americans in this video, and I'm the city European, so I'm like in my own bubble of 100 ping.
I get what you
Every time
mean,
play
but I
anything,
swear
they just
I
seem
do
like the
good
scariest
in
person
literally
on the
every
planet. Toph's scary.
PvP
Toph's even
game.
more for me. Number two is
Like
Ubby.
at all
Ubby would be hard to
times.
beat me more. I'd be more scared of Ubby if I like never actually 1v1 with him, but out of the five, I'm still scared. Like it's really, if I was in a situation where
I
like, oh,
guess.
I could go 1v1 this guy, I'm good. I'm
I
hiding.
don't
And
know.
three, I'm playing Fruit. This is probably recency bias, but when I was PvPing them before the most recent PvP, so PvP13, it's getting ass whacked. I just don't get it. It's so hard. PvP makes no sense. How are people so good at this? Fruit's another person where if I was thinking in the moment, I would not run up to them at all. But if I wasn't thinking, I would more likely just aimlessly run into Fruit than I would Toph and Ubby, which is why they're higher. And I'm probably the only person to put Kel this low. I'm putting Kel in fourth. I think he definitely has. He's good at PvP. He's higher than me. But the problem is, like he plays more to game sense than PvP. The fact that I think in the 1v1 situation between the four other people on this list, he probably loses just because I feel like he's just a smarter player than a more mechanical in the PvP sense. Is why he's fourth. But he's still great. He's still crazy. Like hello, have you seen like half the clips on any event? He's usually just him for PvP. He's insane. He makes situations work really well, which is why it helps him do great. But
I'm guessing I'll be putting himself
That's all I'm
first.
saying. Probably.
Yeah.
Clicks I disconnect one, I might have to put Fruit at number 2 and then Toph at number 3, but really close behind. But only because I have quick Toph fold. That's all I'm gonna say. And then Kel 4th, and then Caitlyn 5th. Sorry, Caitlyn, you got movement though.
Oh, okay, yeah, this is what I was expecting. My
do mine,
PvP
that's
order
fair.
would go. I'm gonna do this based off of raw skill and not like positioning or like how well you do in the PvP games, just based off of like your team or whatever. So I would go Ubby, and then
Yeah.
I would go Toph,
Well,
and then I would
that's
go
the thing.
Fruit,
It
and then
depends
you
on
would
what
go-
how they're
Like,
like
I
talking
don't
about
know.
it.
I think he says a slight bit more consistency in specifically PvP than everyone else. His highs are like very, very high. I think he's insane. You'll like never see him do bad in like raw PvP ever. And that's exactly how I feel about Kel, which I put in number 2. Sorry, I'll give you then
How low does he
keep
put
it
himself?
smidge, but maybe
Yeah,
keep it all
Kalen's
crazy.
number 4 in all this.
Poking at hairs here.
Next
For
one's
good reasons. And then Caitlyn had
movement,
it last,
isn't
and he's
it?
not bad at all. Like
Yeah.
Caitlyn can absolutely beat me in fights. If you put all 5 of these people against each other, he would lose the most.
Who's the best at movement?
In movement, Kalen's definitely number 1. See, this is hard. I'd say I'll be 2. The thing is, I'm trying to think about like everything. There'll be issues. If you put yourself above me in movement, there will be issues. Bro, I'm just goated. I'm gonna be real. Shane gaps you. I'm thinking about movement is so it's not parkour, not specifically parkour. Chimeras to games at MCC. Okay. I'll go to Reefy stats. And Frost. I have to open another one. Fire Breath Man. Season 3. In Ace Race, my average rank is 4.8. In your Ace Race, you're 2.6. Very good. So you do better than me in Ace Race. What other parkour tag or parkour warrior? Yeah, parkour war. The thing is that these games don't count because like 30, you got 4th, but you also had a disgusting parkour warrior team. Yeah, it's parts. What are you? There's no other movement games to get to their side. like I beat you landslide and to get to their side. And then there's parkour tag, but again, that's team based. Rockets Blue Rush, I guess. We both suck. But I have higher highs, and you've only played it 3 times. Are you guys basically the same in Parkour Warrior? No, he definitely has better placements in Parkour Warrior. Yeah, I've gone 8th, 10th, 14th, 7th, 10th, and he's gone 4th, 13th, 7th. To be fair, I've played more. Oh, these doesn't count non-canons, but Yeah, you didn't get many canon plays in MCC season 3. Yeah. I'm thinking about when it comes to these games. So I'm thinking about any Elytra game, any race game, any parkour game, or any game that basically uses movement. So like Chalice Chase, like Block Wars' Trials, not Trials, whatever that new game is. Anything that the primary thing is movement, just in general. Trailblazers, yeah. I think Kalen's first no matter what. It's hard because, like, I guess Kel's last. Because I just don't think of Kel as, like, a movement Andy. But he's still good. Like, I guess it's hard. Everyone here is really good at everything. I must say it's hard because I'm between you, me, and Toph right now, Ubby. Like, and like the thing is, Fruit's also good. It's just so hard. Sorry, Aunt. Yeah, I mean, we'll do this. We'll do you second, Fruit third, me fourth, Toph fifth. But like all those numbers are like everyone here besides like I think Kalen's number 1 and then I think Kel's number is last. But like everyone there is just good at everything. Toph is better than Fruit. It's just hard. Top 5th is wild. Yeah, but everyone here is crazy. Top is better than me. It's just hard because, like, anything we're both in, movement-wise, I would put myself over Toph. Like, in PB, I'd say I'm one of the best Chalice Chase players. I'm the best at Hyperdrive. They got rid of Race. And then there's Mayhem, which I think I'm the best Elytra game player, whatever that game's called. And then there's the race map, which I don't even know if I've played against Toph. It's just hard. I don't know. This one's dumb.
Oh my god, we made it to the movement question. I'm gonna put myself in first. What? That's crazy. Hi guys, my entire identity is being good at movement. I kind of need this. If I'm not first in at least half of these, I'm really upset. I don't have the racing prowess like intimidation that other people have, but I have that like just raw movement where like I can run away from fights really well. Like I'm very consistent in the racing game. Like obviously I don't really win the racing game, but I do well enough that it's always like good because the only event is bad to not come first in racing like MCC. Have you seen scoring that game? Whereas like other people can beat me in the racing game, but if you put pretty much almost any other movement game, I'm probably going to win.
Kalen,
Like,
you,
a few tiny
Toph,
cases.
you,
So scared to put myself in first. That's what people got me. Number 2, I'm putting Toph mainly because I'm kind of scared as well of them. But when I think of movement, I'm more just like default to parkour. I'm pretty good at that. And then like obviously I'll beat Toph in parkour, but like Toph will basically be like equals. We're pretty much equals in racing games. Well, I don't know last time he's beaten me in racing game, but he has beaten me in racing game. He's very consistent. Like, anyone in this video is consistent because they're a smart player. They fall a little bit behind. But like, out of the 4 people like left, I think Toph is way more consistent and way more safe to have a movement game late compared to some of these others. In third, I have Fruit. Fruit is really, really good at bridging and block placing and like obscure movement. But when it comes to like flat movement and parkour, I think Fruit falls off a little bit. Toggle sprint players, am I right? When I watch Fruit do parkour, I think Fruit tends to have like the basics pretty consistently. But when it comes to anything that gets a little bit more scary, I think is where it ends for Fruit. Which is pretty much the case for the other 2 as well. But it's more. I think Fruit has so much more other things that makes it so it's easier to put Fruit in third than like 4th or 5th. And 4th with Ubby. Ubby probably would have been 5th if he didn't start speedrunning some parkour maps on Zero Minor, and then he did, and he's doing pretty good in the one map he's sped run. He's also got the block placing skills that look. If this question was block placing, I would not be in first because everyone else here is really good block placing. But like I think Ubby's the same problem with everyone where he's not really like tuned into parkour as consistently as other like players that he'll kind of just run the jump, which is scary, and like that works. Like obviously if you do the jump great, but it's not consistent and things will go wrong, which gives you the higher range. He's also the best Elytra person out of these 5 easily, but Elytra is so hard to scale as a movement like in a whole because it's just its own small thing. Whereas like if I was to rate these 5 people based on running in a Minecraft planes, I think Ubby would fit this placement pretty well. That's sort of a random way to think of it, but my brain is spinning. And then 5th with Kel. Damn, put Kel in 5th. That's crazy. Kel doesn't know anything parkour. Bro runs it. It's not fair. I mean he makes it most of the time. I can't blame him. It makes him better at this the racing games. He doesn't really like think too hard about the jumps. He kind of just does it. I can't blame him. But I think if I was to if a moving game was chosen and I was to look at this like look at these group of people and think who do I think is going to like win and who won't, Kel is the 5th in this. That doesn't mean anything bad. Again, this is really hard to rank people. I think Kel could get better movement. I just don't think Kel wants to.
I wonder who's first. I wonder. I really wonder. Nah, but I'll put Kalen at number 1. He's just kind of got to be. I can't lie. Like He's
That was
been
so
that guy,
cringe
so
of
they're
me.
number one.
I wonder
I'd
who's
probably
first.
Well, when you think movement, you think of parkour, racing games. You can also think of like games like obstacle games too, which I also consider movement. So considering all of that, I'd probably put me, Fruit, or Toph second. Well, that's almost everyone, but I'd probably put Toph second, Fruit third. Although I think me and Fruit are pretty even in like racing games and parkour. I think he has the edge over me in block placing. So then I'd probably put me fourth and then Kel fifth, sadly. But there's like a very small gap between second to fourth, I'd say. Like Kalen does kind of gap us, I can't lie.
Okay, first off, I have to go Kalen first at movement because
Yeah,
does
Kalen
top
first.
fast.
Blah 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 blah
Oh,
blah.
has to be. So like he has, but it's probably fine.
And that's the most consistent, and the rest are
Game sense.
Oh,
been choking in movement games a lot. So I'd even put myself at the bottom. Basically, Kalen's the top, the rest are interchangeable because Kalen is just my movement goat.
Who has the best?
who has the best game sense? Again, this is just hard because everyone here obviously knows what they're talking about. Let's get rid of the numbers because, no, let's not get rid of the numbers. I'm just gonna add these names down. Oh, that's just my Twitch. And then delete the numbers. Okay. And then make a space because I'm tired of looking at both the numbers. It's hard. Kel Toff, Fruit, you, and Kel Ubby. See, game sense is just hard because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This is just feel like I'm just basing it off of nothing. I don't want to answer this question.
Game sense.
I think
Because, like, the thing is, game sense is just, like, all of us are great at game sense. All of us are obviously going to figure out the best strategies for every single game. Like, it's just dumb. Like, you know what I mean? I think every single one of us here, if we had the same team, would do well in most games. Hydrate, I got you.
I think in terms of game sense, first has to go to me. I feel like game sense comes very naturally to me, and even though I rank myself lower on like the PvP and the leadership aspects, I still have a really good game sense, and that's why I do well in games a lot of the time. After that, I would go Ubby, and then Fruit, and then Toph, and then Kalen. I feel like this is the hardest category for me because I feel like we all have really good game sense. So
Yeah.
it feels really close between some people here.
Putting Kellen first. Kel, I mean, I can't really put anyone else here. The amount of like stuff you've seen this man do, game sense wise, like, come on, who's getting 60 bajillion kills in Sky High and being like, yeah, I flew that. When I think about game sense, it comes down to three categories. It's like game sense in the essence of how to position yourself in a PvP game. You have game sense of like how well can you help, or how well can you analyze the game. And you've also got like how well you can game sense in terms of we should probably go for this game or that game, or our team probably would perform better at this and that. I think Kel has the PvP down fully. I think Kel's really good at analyzing a team game thing. I have no idea about his voting capabilities, but I think it's very hard not to put Kel first because he has so many things that have been super good on his end based on his.
Say if
game
you
sense of how
all
well he
were
was first.
playing
Wow, Kel's putting
the
himself second
same
again? That's crazy.
game,
I'm
but
putting
for the
myself second.
first time,
I think
who
I have a really good
adapts
game
and
sense.
figure out the
I think I'm
meta
It's kind of an ideal question
fastest?
because kind of how good you are as in-game leader. Because if you're a good leader, you're gonna have good game sense in essence.
I mean,
most
I
of the time, you make the right
guess.
decision. There are a few like silly dumb things, but that's more of gameplay than game sense. Like I think I'm very quick to realize what might be a good thing to do in an event game, and it's like shown in like, for example, Factory Frenzy, realizing.
I just think everyone and their mother is gonna be like,
and then there's Minor Mania,
like
where
they're gonna
everyone's
put
seen,
themselves
you have the team,
first.
you have the whole
You know what I
I'm
mean?
team,
Or like
that's
high
game
up.
sense right there, 'cause you have to
'Cause
figure out
when
the
it
game,
comes
how
to
you play
game
it, and
sense,
I
I'm
wouldn't say
like
good at voting.
me.
There is very good cases of me
But
voting, and then our team wins in reverse.
I think
order.
every
That's why I
single
try not to vote
person's gonna be
ever,
like, oh,
because I really
themselves
have to,
high.
because voting is scary. But I think the only like doc I have to actual game sense because voting is so small in the game is I think I'm not the best.
Oh
at
my
positioning in
god,
PvP games,
Yappy
but I think the,
McYapatron.
PvP 13, I should do.
Like in my own like mechanical
Yeah,
ability,
see,
to
like
be honest.
Fruit put
Especially 'cause
himself
I know my
first.
mechanical consistency can be on
Hi,
and off,
Ghosty.
but I feel like I can just get away with just pure understanding game mechanics. Like I said, the things I previously mentioned and like what I should be doing. I think I have it like very, very down at this point, especially because the more I play these events, I think the more it like builds up, and that goes for everyone on this list. I think I get the game sense. I think I have it understood. Same with Kalen. I don't know, I have Kalen number 2. He's a very good leader, and I think he understands like the positionings and like what you should be doing in each game very well. Kalen 3, I don't know. Honestly, he has the same like team-oriented brain and like understanding, like deep understanding of just like specific mechanics and like where you should be at a given time, and like when you should make riskier plays and when you should make safer plays. I think he has that down very clearly. He doesn't like get caught off by much. I have Toph in 4th, no good reason honestly, and Ubby in 5th. Yeah, I mean I don't really have a good reason.
I think when it comes to game sense, I'd have to put Top first. As I said before, he is just always thinking. He
He is
I feel like he
always
has the brain for it. I mean, this
thinking.
guy was like a tutor in high school. He's a smart guy. Let's just say that. But with whoever, I think he could genuinely do good in a PvP game with almost any team. You know, unless it was that bad. But I think he could do good in a PvP game with almost any team. But number 2 would have to put Kel, just with his performances.
Oh,
in team games
Ubby
in general,
didn't put
with how he can
himself
just carry
high.
his teams. by such a huge load and just gap
Hi,
everyone.
Jackie.
It's honestly kind of crazy, but
Watch
Kel's
League
second
of
just for that.
Five.
For third,
Let's
fourth, fifth, I
go.
think it's pretty close between me, Kalen, and Fruit. I'd probably put myself third just because
Okay.
I think I also have really good game sense and just like all team games in general. I feel like the only game that I might lack in might be like Minor Mania, maybe. It's just a low goofy game, but I think it's not
I'll
a big
be
gap between Fruit
glazing
and Kalen,
what's
but I'd
new.
put myself third,
Yeah.
Kalen fourth, and then Fruit very fifth.
For game sense, I'd put myself first, Kel second, a very close second on the side. I'll be third, Kalen fourth, and Fruit fifth. Game sense is just being able to understand the game and what the best strategy is, and Kel is very good at that. But I think I might have edged him out recently. Kel's always been the best, but I think now I've just been able to do very well in that sort of thing. However, I think Kel could easily be better than me, so it's very close up too. Albie in general understands games well and he's able to understand them fast. Where Kalen can do that too, but I think Albie's just a little bit more consistent at it and can do it better in maybe the first time playing the event. And Fruit, I think he just doesn't have as much experience, so he can understand the game, but normally I find that from what I've seen at least, he doesn't really understand the best way to play a game unless he kind of analyzes it or is told by another person. So
Who has the most stinkers?
In first,
Who has the most stinkers? In number one, we're having fruit berries. My goat fruit berries definitely has the most womp womps. Sadly, definitely Kel last. Kel never has a stinker. I actually don't know if that's true. Probably though. Kel probably doesn't have very many stinkers. Get your mouse away from my name. I'm just thinking. And you're at the bottom. Antfrost stinks in every event besides MCC. No, but okay. Stinkers are like Ant might not do well in like PB or Mayhem or like Block Wars or whatever. But that's not a stinker compared to how well he always does. Fruit, like in MCC, could get first and then get 18th. You know what I mean? I do well in those events, but you know what I mean. Like, you might get like 8th, but you're always getting around like 8th, 10th, or something like that. You know what I mean? So you think Ant is just stinky normally, so you don't realize it? No. I guess I would say I don't think Toph has many stinkers. I think Toph does usually pretty well. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. So I think 6. No one here really has a stink. I guess it has to be second. I just don't see these people really ever having like a bad event. Yeah, I mean, I would say Ubby, and then I think Kalen's before me. What makes a stinker exactly? It's like... Hi, Pyro. It's hard because, like, obviously, like, I want to use my MCC stat and be like, yeah, say I have a stinker, but that's obviously just one event. But like I've had stinkers before. Like I know I didn't do well in PB with Toph. MCC is Mickey. If MCC is Mickey, why isn't yours better than mine? Mickey. I think stinkers equals underperformances. Yeah, I mean, I could put myself higher. Like I could do this. But like, you know what I mean? I just don't see... After, can you show fast the predictions that you have done? Oh, like these? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, okay, we can look at them after, yeah.
I have Fruit. I love Fruit. Fruit's great. But I feel like if Fruit's having an event that's not going well, I think Fruit also individually gets like affected by it as well. I think Fruit's a very if his team does well, he does well type of player. And I think it shows in some events, but it's also skewed that a lot of the stinkers I'm thinking of Fruit are very specifically like his debut event where he's not like too accustomed to the game, so it's hard to like scale it. But I think Fruit, if I think of these 5 people, he has more bad events than other people on the list because to be real, a lot of people on these lists are very consistent. So it's hard to, when you scale stinkers, there are not many of them. In second, I have Ubby. Same logic. Ubby's great. I just think Ubby has had more like unfortunates than others because obviously I got my averages. Like this list is very heavily just the average of PB. But Ubby is like it depends what you count as a stinker. Like if you're a consistent player, but if you're like consistently 10th, that like in the scale of these 5, that's just technically just all ass. But they're not. Like Ubby has a bunch of like fifth or less. Like, my brain's mental of man, you suck, which isn't true. Like fifth is great, you're amazing, Ubby. But like it shows comparing some of these other people. Like Ubby's origins debut wasn't like as clean as I thought it would be for him. I expect like I don't know, maybe I predict Ubby higher than I
Yeah,
normally
all
should, but
good.
Ubby gets fifth a lot, and I think fifth for him is mentally lower than what I expect, which makes it a stinker. I don't know, Ubby, I love you, you're great. I have myself in third. It's hard at this point with these last three people. But I've had two mentally really bad events in my eyes, which isn't even bad. I got seventh and sixth once. To the point where it's like it just looks bad because I'm so consistently getting second, third, and fourth that when I see fifth, sixth, and seventh, it's like okay, something went wrong. Like the conditions for me to get seventh in PB9 was I did bad in movement and PvP, and it wasn't even bad. The team wasn't doing as many like I'd rather. But I also am like not thinking too hard about Mayhem once, and it's like this is what I think.
Halen third, and then me fourth, and Kel fifth. I think if you look recently in the past year or so, me
same
Kel
thing.
three in the past three. So
for most stinkers, I will gladly take number one. You know, I will gladly take number one. I think my first blockers I got like 14 or something, and then I think my first Mayhem I got like 10 or something like that. To be fair, the Mayhem one was on like a Russian server, so I will gladly take 10th place as I could not play any PvP games. But outplacements and intelligence probably the most person is that.
Sure.
Ubby and then me. I was gonna put Ubby higher on the stinker list, but Ubby's very consistent in a couple events, so like extremely consistent. Like PB, it's like third to fifth every single event that he's played in, so that's the least stinker that you could possibly be in an event. And then I got seventh in one Mayhem because of Spleef, and then besides that I haven't been outside of top five, so I definitely get the least stinker list there.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I put myself at the top because I've had a lot of bad moments.
Yeah.
I also comes with just playing more, but I mean, I got second in an event that was worth $100,000. I mean, that speaks for itself, honestly.
I do agree with that too. I do think that like me and Fruit in the idea of like, oh, when have you had stinkers? Obviously, someone like me and Fruit are gonna be more likely to have stinkers because me and Fruit are probably the people that have played like some of the most events ever. I think actually, I think out of everyone that has ever played any amount of events, I think I've played the most events ever out of anyone. So it's like obviously it's more likely to have stinkers, but comparison, I probably have
overall,
the least. I probably had the least percentage wise with stinkers because I've played so many.
I've had a lot of very, very high highs, but an insanely also high amount of low lows. Like it's balanced out heavily for me. I have so many just like off performances or just whatever. Like I've just been through so much that I have so many bad performances out there. I'm not gonna lie to you. The other four names.
What does stinkers mean? Like where you do like womp womp.
Random numbers decided. Ubby has the second most stinkers. Awkward. Kale's in third. Doff is in fourth, and then Galen has the least amount of stinkers. Let's go, Galen. Honestly.
Interesting.
Bro, we'll start sucking.
Interesting. Like throwing, like just not doing well. Like this. Hold on. This is a stinker from Fruit Berries. No offense to Fruit Berries, this is a little bit of a stinker. Oh yeah, you guys wanted to look at the predictions again. Numbers I don't know. We all enough to say, oh, this has gotta be the good. He was in Twitch Rivals, yeah. I say, oh, this is what you can find. I took a screenshot if you want to continue. Hold on, let me text my friend real quick. Who do you think is the best event player, though? It's I don't think there's a specific best player. You know what I mean? I think that... Yeah, like, every single event is different. Because every single event has just different games and different players. like Block Wars, MCC, PB, Mayhem, every single event, I would say a different person is the best one in each one. You know what I mean? Like, every single one has different, like, things and different, like, variables, and everything is just different for different reasons. Special teams, special players. Yeah, exactly. Sandwich and Mayhem. Nope, it's me. Sandwich keeps on targeting me and Spleef. Doesn't count. I'm just kidding. That was a joke. Me and Sandwich are definitely the best two players in Mayhem. Like, this is like the second time in a row where me and Sandwich are like 300 points higher than everyone else. Already been clipped and sent to Sandwich. I already talked to him about it. Part 2, you, Aunt, Jojo, Purple, and Pete. That'd be fun. To my friends in LA, say hello. Been to the past few years or so. Paris to China to Colorado. You got 15 kills last Spleef and you were one of them. Oh, I know I was one of them. I watched back their perspective. I'm not mad. Let me start off this by I'm not mad. I watched their team's perspective last Mayhem, and they were, I kid you not, giving callouts to where I was the whole entire time. They were like, Shane's on the second layer. He's on the west corner. I was like, okay, they want me dead. I wasn't even close to him in individual. He was like still like 70 above me. I noticed that. Yeah. Brothers were like setting out a hit list. Did you see what Stu was trying to do me last playful play? Oh yeah. But until race changes or Mayhem changes their race game, Sandwich will always get first because he just gets unlimited points. Oh. Hello. Change the map. No, they need to change the map. They definitely need a new map. Oh yeah, 100%. It's kind of like Block Wars Race, right? Like in Block Wars Race. Here, actually, let me just get on the Block Wars thing. It's like, if you look at the Block Wars Race, right, guys? Whenever they have, like, race, because it's been the same map for so long, I mean, this is the wrong one, but just look at my placement. You know what I mean? It's just like, it's, for like the last, like, these many, it's been the same map. And sure, I got second once, but like, out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 times, I've gotten first 7 out of the 10 times. Like, it's just like when you have the same map over and over again, you're gonna, like, there's just gonna be people that are better at it. Just get a nosebleed on Spleef and you'll win. What? Clouds 2, UP and Ant. Yeah, stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just muscle memory at that point. Exactly. Stu's a freak. Yeah, 100%. But everything is super, and it also matters about the games in the event at the time. Like, if you get rid of hyperdrive in PB, my placement probably drops like 15 placements because I'm just really good at hyperdrive. Who beat you that event? Yeah, Purple beat me once, yeah. But yeah, there's no best player. I just think there's like, because the thing is too, the biggest thing is that, like, obviously, like, all of us are really good, but at the end of the day, if you just have a crazy team, obviously that person's gonna do like better. Can we move? Oh. Bro has PB first for free. Yeah, but I'm not in the next PB, so I can't even if I even wanted to. I'm throwing. Oh, the misery. PB not HD, not PB. What? Oh, HD. I don't know what HD is, but is that the other one? Like the smaller one? I mean, pretty much. Because isn't Toph, Sandwich, and Kel all in that one? Oh, PB Hyperdrive. Bro has first PB Hyperdrive now. You just said HD. Like, how am I supposed to know that meant Hyperdrive? I hit a block. I swear you read 60% of the messages? Yeah. No, I do. Oh. I just lost because I was low. Actually, we should practice, oh, the misery. Parkour Warrior Survivor. Hyperdrive is actually just free if you're good because there's no skips or nothing like Mayhem. Yeah. To be fair, I threw Mayhem's, whatever, Hyperdrive. What do you think your event? What event do you think your team will be surprisingly good at? You mean in MCC? I mean, yeah. Shut up, you cooked. Your expectations are too high. But that's what I mean. Like I want to get like first like in all 3 rounds. I just threw them. Temple Lockout is the best PvP game. It's good. No, it's definitely very good for PvP. See, like, that would have been 50 extra points right there if I can keep on doing that. Parker was insane. Parker did really well, yeah. I know, Parker's just a GOAT, just in general. 8th in his first race. Yeah, he was, I thought he was going to beat me for a little bit. Oh, well. Oh, I threw. I threw again. There we go. Where being first would actually give you an enormous lead in individual. Yeah, 100%. He's like good at everything he tries. Yeah, he's a GOAT, dude. Dude is goated with the sauce. Is MCC Parkour Warrior Survivor? It is. They switched it to Parkour Warrior Survivor. Only one round? I think it's only one round. I'm not really sure. With the scoring, I'm assuming it's one round, yeah. If it was 3 rounds, you could get 1.8k, yeah. So 1 round. What team am I on? I'm on yellow. You can do exclamation point MCC if you want to see my team. Ah. Can't explain. I know St. Peter will call my... It's probably 1 round with more than 3 obstacles per leap. No, I think there's only 3 obstacles per leap still. Oh, I threw. I threw again. I cannot do that during the event. I feel like Parkour Warrior Survival will be rather short. Oh, yeah, 100%. And then some bonuses for finishing a lap first. Yep. What's going on, Yoshi? How you doing? Bump. Oh, I threw. That was my first. Oh, I threw again. Dude. If I throw one more time, I might cry. No. Dang it. Let's go gambling. Aw, dang it. I'm gonna lose now. You're a fraud. Oh, yeah. This guy is clearly just very good at parkour too, which is a problem. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Cool. That wasn't too bad. Do that in MCC easy. Plot twist, we switched accounts. Oh yeah. Excuse me. We did a little bit of cooking there, didn't we? Okay. We gotta cook up. Do we know the games? Yeah, games were announced like last week. Oh, darling, 'cause I like me better when. See, that was just unlucky. I couldn't have beat that any faster. Wonders POV? Exactly. See, now you get it. Paradise. I don't know why people love a meltdown, but I hate SG. SG is one round, and you could die at the beginning and have to wait for forever and not have a chance to like have a chance to ever like redo it, more or less. Oh, whoops, dude, I'm throwing. Scar will pop off. Scar's gonna be the GOAT. Cool. Modern has mechanics for newcomers can get a handle on it more easily in 3 rounds. Yeah. Scar will be you individually. Oh yeah, Scar's gonna literally get first individual. Fire for you. Hello. I got first there. The game's lying to me. Good night, Vex. Oh my god. Oops. Oh, well, not first this lap, that's for sure. Oh, not first that lap either, that's for sure. This map is may very well this may very well happen in the event. What do you mean? What, like me being the GOAT and win? Yeah. Oh, like everyone gets like so close together that it just kind of like randomly decides. Yeah, that is true. That it very could have much happen. Not NFL. Oh, it's ITMG. Oh no, that's ITMG's level. That person's been doing well. Yeah, this person's just really good at parkour. Sweaty. We just gotta win. The thing is, though, too, is that if someone gets like multiple leaps faster than everyone, they also could just beat the person even if they win or lose. I only got 2. I think he got at least 4. So we tie in points, I guess, technically. I need you like the heart needs a beat. There's nothing new. No, I threw. That's... I hate myself. I won in my heart. Why is nothing opening? Yeah, I mean, I did my best there. I fell, which was just on me. I should have just been slow about it. But I thought he was on my butt. Which I guess someone on my team could tell me if there's no one on my butt, I guess. But come on. Give me something good. That's not what I wanted. Oh well. Okay. Alright, chat. That'll be it for today, I think. I am gonna go make some food. But I am going to raid. Let's raid. We'll be back again tomorrow. Don't you guys worry. Let's raid. Let's raid. Let's raid Fulham. Everyone go say hi to Fulham. Excuse me. But we will be back again tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. Trust me, we'll be back again tomorrow for a stream again. We'll probably just do some practice. No, we'll be on the server. We'll be on the Bedrock server. All right, everyone. Bye, everyone. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.